Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In case if you are new here, my name's Dave. May the Schwartz be with you. And as you can see, I have an awesome guest with me today, Average Joe. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up there, Dave?
Hey, it's good. So just wanted to kind of do something new and let my subscribers as well as your subscribers know that we've been kind of in the works with this collaboration idea that we had, and we wanted to share some ideas between both channels, but without featuring the exact same video on each other's channels. And that way your followers get something new, my followers get something new, and with the idea of sending, Schwartz Force over to Average Joe, make sure you support his channel, guys. And then of course,
thank you.
If y'all want to come over and send some love this way, you won't regret it.
That'll be awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much for having me, man. This is awesome. Yeah,
it's super exciting. It's a first for my channel, and also I believe for yours, doing a live kind of thing.
Yeah, this is definitely a first live for me. The only other collab I had live was actually in person, but this is the second best, you could say. So.
Yeah, we're doing an extreme social distancing, you could say.
Extreme social distancing, plus our channels aren't big enough to pay for each other's flights, so we're not quite there yet.
That's
but
true.
One day, right? One day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Southwest flights, they're probably like round trip at like $60 at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad. We probably could have. So we'll go with the social distancing thing for you.
It's all good. All right, cool. Okay, guys. So on this video, I'm going to be going over with Joe here something a little different than what we posted to his channel. So in his channel, we went over choosing watches from our own collection. But in this video, I want to kind of change it up a bit. And so I'm thinking, let's do a hypothetical scenario where you're given a budget of $300, which isn't a lot of money to buy 3 watches. So keeping value in mind, I'm thinking, okay, 3 watches, but matching the same categories we did on your video, Average Joe. So we need a dress watch, we need a dive or sports watch, and then a daily other type of watch. But you only have a budget of $300. The other thing is you cannot use Casios or Timex watches because that is too easy.
Now, 300 for 3 watches or 300 per watch?
300 for 3 watches. And yeah, they don't have to be 100 each. So you can split it up however you want, but trying to get good value watches, hitting that budget of 300. And I kind of look at this as like if a viewer on our channel was going to have a budget of that and they want to buy a quick little collection that's going to get them through most events that come up, what would we recommend to them? And also before we do that, how about a wristwatch check? Be my guest. You first.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually wearing the very affordable Bulova. It's actually the Tevise with the open heart design.
Man, look! I don't think I've seen that watch.
Well, I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, look at that thing. That's cool. I love that strap.
It also has the exhibition case back.
Look at that rotor,
and I got
too.
this. Yeah, I got this strap on Amazon. Nice, it's a very distressed grayish green strap.
Yeah,
and I think it goes pretty good on this one. So
it does. I would tell people if they asked me what that strap was, I would tell them it's dinosaur leather.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll start saying that.
Yeah, totally. And they go, "What kind of dinosaur? Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus." You just start rattling them out.
It definitely looks as old as a dinosaur, so it's got that look.
It
looks
I like
cool.
That look to it. Yeah, I love it, man. Right on.
So what about you, man?
Nothing nearly as cool, but I'm rocking my. Hang on, I'm terrible at this. Okay, so wristwatch.
You got a Datejust going on, right?
This is the Datejust Homage. This one is the 2-tone, and what I like about this, it's by Holuns. It is automatic, but it's got the little rhinestones, cubic zirconia. Because obviously the Rolex has diamonds. One thing I do plan on doing with this eventually is popping off this Cyclops window and putting on a 2x or 2.5x magnification, because it's just like a 1.5x, and so I really want that big date to just boom pop out. That's the whole point, right? Datejust. So
yeah.
But it's done really well. It's held up. Hasn't had any problems. I like that we got the hidden clasp. If I could do this right, hidden clasp there. Just a cool little $100 watch.
Jubilee bracelet. So
yeah. Which I am going to buy a two-tone presidential bracelet to throw on here and see how it looks. So someday.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely keep us posted on that.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a moment. I'll kind of let you go out on the interwebs and see what you could find, and then come back to me and let me know. And if actually you're my guest, so you can go first, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Many hours later.
I think I'll start off with the with a watch that is surprising in value. So I'm going to start off with a dress watch.
Okay.
And I actually own this one.
Okay.
It's actually from Orient. It is the Bambino.
Bambino classic. How much is that running?
So you can get this on Amazon between $100 and $120.
That's not bad.
So that's not bad. I'm blowing, 1/3 of my budget, but
that Bambino though, it's classic. It's got the Roman numeral, markers. It's just timeless.
It's got a nice dome crystal with some beveling at the edges.
Yeah.
It's got a beautiful chocolate brown bracelet.
Yep.
Or should I say a leather band.
Yeah.
Some people would argue that this is a little bit large for a classic piece, but as you know, I like larger watches, and this one falls in at 41 millimeters. So it's over the 40, but quite frankly, I think me and you would rock this any day of the week because we like those bigger pieces.
Yep.
But it does have that complete classic look. It's got the blue hands, as you said, the Roman numerals. It's got a nice cream dial.
Yeah, I love it.
And you're getting an automatic in-house movement from Orient.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I mean, this is one of the best values on the planet.
Dang, that's a great choice.
Thank you.
And
Thank
for
you.
a third, and I love the cream with the. It's just you could you could swap out different colored leathers and really make that a versatile piece. The blued hands are going to go great with anything, and no matter what, going in the office, going to a wedding, a formal event, anything, that watch is it's going to work.
Put a blue NATO on it. It would match the hands and wear with the jeans and t-shirt.
There you go. Yeah.
That's simple,
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, nice. All right. Well, I went a little bit of a different route. I also did Orient for my dress piece, but I chose the watch, and I don't have it here with me, but I own it. It's the Orient Capital II, which is stainless steel. I went with the white. It's more of a silvery dial. They also have a black dial, but with the black leather strap, just a great looking watch. $78. It's quartz, but you're getting day-date complication, decent, water resistance, and kind of like what you were saying, a little bit larger. I think it's a 41 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. But unless you have a really small wrist, it's going to work. And again, like you were saying, I kind of gravitate towards larger watches in my opinion. And it's something that you can readily get, and it's going to look great with just about anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Yeah. So I also am a fan of those Roman numerals. I think that once I saw that video from Sartorial Talks with Hugo, he mentioned 15, I don't know if you saw it, but he did 15 different elegant watches. And these are all higher end luxury brands, but they all had that common theme. And I think being thin, having the Roman numerals, it's just going to work whether you're 20 years old or 90 years old. It's going to look good.
Yeah, and the leather strap always adds that pop of elegance.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the Roman numerals always give the watch that just that hint of classiness, that. Like no matter what watch you can take, if you put Roman numerals on it, it just automatically becomes a classy piece.
Right, it's true. Yeah, cool, man. All right, so dive/Sportswatch. What'd you go with?
Well, so we have to go brand new. We can't go eBay, right?
This is gotta be I think I forgot to mention that. So no eBay, no Poshmark used. It can't be your neighbor selling something. It's got to be something I could go out and get. What would it be?
All right, so I had one watch that I would have picked, but that was only an eBay pick. So brand new, I'm going to have to go again with the Orient brand. So I think you guys are getting a theme here.
Yeah, I see that. Good
Orient
value.
is providing an excellent value, and I don't think you get a lot more value than this right here. The Orient Mako.
Mm-hmm. Look at that
the
green.
green bezel, and I actually put a Ritchie strap on it to kind of make the green pop even more. But you're getting an automatic movement. Yeah, the loom sucks. Okay, it's not a Seiko, even though it's under the Epson group. So Epson makes Seiko and Orient, but Orient lacks a loom. But you are getting good bezel action. You're just getting a very attractive dial. You're getting that in-house Orient movement. I mean,
and it's a day date.
All this is a day date as well.
Nice.
Complication.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're getting all this for, again, under $120.
Gosh, man,
I mean, you can't go wrong, man.
And that strap, that two-tone, the way it looks is just phenomenal.
That's pretty cool, right? And this is a Ritchie strap. So, I mean, you go on Amazon, you get one of these for $15.
Right. Yeah, look at that.
Super, super stretchy, comfortable. You can wear. So this will make this completely sporty. I don't know if you know this, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of Seiko or Orient bracelets. So I usually just take them right off and put another, I don't basically buy watches for the bracelets unless it's a Breitling, because this is basically why I bought this watch.
Yeah.
But one of the few, that's actually the exception to the rule, because mostly I go for the Feice, the dial, and I can always put an aftermarket strap on. So
it's funny you say that.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
It's funny that you say that, because my choice is an integrated bracelet. Not going to have the same versatility with the strap, but you probably saw my review on the Bering times ceramic slim, but I picked the Batman dial or case. So the black and blue, the black dial. The thing I love about it, it's $59.99 on Amazon. And you're getting a ceramic bezel, you're getting sapphire crystal. It's 39 millimeters. It's going to fit with a lot of wrist sizes. It's thin, it's sleek, modern, contemporary. And I love that it kind of tapers down. The bracelet has that almost Patek Nautilus kind of vibe. It's not nearly as thin, but it's following that design. So I look at it as you're giving up strap options, but it's just such a nice looking watch. And you get, day date complication, and then of course 24-hour indicator. So some complications there, but it's just for $60.
You're like way under budget, so I'm looking forward to your number 3, because I mean I'm thinking you're probably going to blow me away with number 3, because you're
I got to give up something to gain. You know what I mean? So that's what makes this challenge hard.
You're pinching pennies now, man. I don't know.
And being that I own the Bering, the blue and the ice blue and pearlescent white dial, it's gotten me some compliments. It's a great looking watch, and I think that the only reason I didn't put that version on here is because it's currently not available from others. Like, you can only get it from other sellers. And so I figured the Batman was my next choice, and you can still get it. So I figured that's the one I'd go with.
Okay. So I basically just blew $240. So I have
60 left.
$60 left.
All right, and you got to get that third option, daily / etc. watch. What'd you do?
So I actually have to go into my drawer. So give me 1 second.
Okay, cool. Take your time.
Okay. Yeah, this one's not even in my watch drawer. I just actually got this one from AliExpress.
Yeah?
I see, because I blew my budget already, I have to go AliExpress now.
Yep.
And I have to admit, I'm actually thoroughly impressed. This watch is $30. $30. Let me just go over some specs first before I show it to you.
Okay.
So it's a fully automatic. It's got the date window with the magnification. It's got an exhibition case back with decorated rotor. It's got a very decent looking clasp that I think you'd be impressed with.
Okay.
And it's just I just got to show it to you. You ready?
Let's do it. Yeah. Wow. The Tevise. Yes. Great value watch, man.
It is a great value watch. I have to admit, I bought it because, I wanted to see what $30 will get you on AliExpress. And I've heard mixed reviews about this watch.
It's not perfect.
So it's not perfect. Like you have to look at the date from an angle.
Sure.
But it is magnified.
Yeah.
It is truly magnified. The lume is actually on par with Hamilton. Okay, it is hard.
That's a slap to Hamilton right there.
Hamilton, you need to step up your game on lume, but
Not
everything
okay.
else in your watches are awesome. But
yeah.
I mean, look at this clasp. It's $30, man. I mean, it is stamped.
Yeah.
But I mean, just looking at that's
that
pretty
safety
decent.
release. Yeah, nice brushed finish.
And look at the case back.
Yeah.
That's a decorated rotor.
For $30.
And the bezel action is, I mean, it's got. I'll be honest with you. This sounds better than some Seikos out there.
Okay.
There is a lot of backplay though.
Backplay, yeah.
But you get a lot of positive engagement with this. So for $30, man, you could buy blue, black, green.
I love that you went with the Smurf. Looks really good.
I don't have one. I had the green with the Orient.
Right.
So yeah, I wanted to add a blue one to my collection. So I figured for $30, why not? So there you go.
Let me ask: is that bracelet milled or folded links? Are they solid?
You know what? The end links, the end links are not solid.
Okay.
But these are solid, man.
Wow, for $30.
And they are pinned.
Yeah, I just assumed they'd be folded, but they're not. They're solid.
They're not folded. I mean, here's a Seiko.
Yeah.
Well, actually, here's a Seiko with some. These are solid links too, but I've got Seiko bracelets that are folded over easy. I mean,
that's crazy, right?
I don't have any right here, but yeah, typically they have them folded over stainless steel. So
great choice, man, for an everyday beater. I
mean, if you beat this and you kill it, you'll buy another one.
Yeah,
and now you're down $60.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like these are just no brainers, and I'm going to be doing a review on this one.
I'll look forward to it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen the things. Like I said, it's not perfect, but you're also not spending $200 on it, so you're not paying
perfect money,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm excited because I saved. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So you have. Let's just do a calculation here.
Mm-hmm.
So you spent how much money now?
$138 is what I've spent.
$138. So you have
$162 left.
$162 left. So I'm expecting this one to be.
It's nice.
Pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. It might get some hate, but I don't care. It's one that I need to buy, and I just haven't because there's so much on my list. It's like it's here, and my list is here, and then stuff is.
I know the feeling.
Stuff is working its way in there, so someday it's gonna happen. But have you seen the NOMOS Tangente watch? It's like it's a very Bauhaus style watch. Have you seen that?
Yeah, very clean look, very thin, minimalistic design.
Yep. So Feice, which is that's the same company that makes the Royal Oak Homage, they have this watch, which is the FM201 with date function, small seconds hand, automatic, $156. You're getting exhibition case back on a leather strap. It's just 38 millimeter case, so it is going to fit
very classic
on most wrists out there without an issue. And it's just a clean look. Obviously, NOMOS nails it on so many things, but NOMOS, you're talking $2,000 around thereabouts
easily.
And so you can get the Homage for $156, and it's just a beautiful, simple, daily wearing watch that is automatic. And I just haven't bought one yet, but it's just a matter of time.
I'm surprised, man, because it's a very clean, versatile watch. I mean, you can wear that one on the beach, or you can wear that in the boardroom.
Right. Yeah. It's a do-it-all.
I do like that. I like that minimalistic design. If you were to ask me what minimalistic watch probably would be on your list, it wouldn't be a Movado. It would be that. Mm-hmm. The NOMOS. So yeah, that's a good choice, man.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people can relate because it's just one of those watches that, again, people aren't going to know it when they see it, but it's going to turn, if someone that, right now, I feel like what's in style, so to speak, is minimalism, Bauhaus kind of feel and that vibration, and people are going to gravitate towards that. And so I think that in today's time, it's just a great watch. So, you know, we both went Orient for dress watch, which says a lot to Orient as a value brand. You went with the Mako for the dive watch, which is a great option. Again, I went with the Bering for some scratch resistance and something a little different. And then, of course, for the daily wear, you know, it's just great choices. So,
yeah, and if I could pick a Timex, I was going to pick a real fun one that you can get for like $40-50, and that was my Snoopy.
Oh yeah,
the Indiglo.
Mm-hmm. You know,
on my NATO strap there.
It's cool. I think there's some people out there that are more eclectic, and so those watches speak to them. And and there's some that I may not necessarily own or buy, but I totally get it with others that they want something that not everyone has, and that's definitely an option. So it's cool.
Right.
So would you say this challenge was kind of hard?
Yeah, it was especially hard because I'm all about getting secondhand watches. I'm all about the Casio, G-Shock, and Timex, like being affordable watches. So you definitely made it a challenge, which is why I had to go out of the room to get this Tevise, because I actually had some watches in mind, and I didn't realize that we had to have 300 hours total. I was like, oh, geez.
Well, remember,
I'm not.
Yeah, so keep in mind too, on your video, we were done, and then we made it even more difficult with the challenge of the 3 watches. So I got to do the same to you, brother. So
that was good. I liked the curveball, man. It was fun. I enjoyed that one. I found the first video though that was a little bit more challenging because I had to actually, you know, kill a watch and donate one. But
yeah, well,
this one, you know.
Well, so this is my new challenge to you. So, and you can take some time, but let's do the same 3 watches: dress watch, dive/sports watch, daily or etc. watch. This time though, the budget is $150.
$150 for all 3?
All 3.
Oh man.
3 watches. It's going to be tough, but someone with a very strict budget is looking to buy those 3 watches that are going to check those boxes. What would you recommend to them? So take a moment and come back to me, and we'll hash it out.
Can I reuse some of my picks?
Sure. Why not?
I might have to reuse one of some of my picks here.
Moments later.
If it makes you more comfortable, I can start.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, and this is kind of I don't want to say it's cheating, but it's an easy one. So I went with the Starking dress watch. It's automatic, $50. I know a lot of people have done reviews on it because it's such a great value. 40 millimeter, date, complication, automatic, and then it's just a beautiful, to me, elegant but affordable piece. I don't know reliability wise if it's going to last forever. Who knows? Quality control could be an issue, but for $50, there's your dress watch.
Okay. $50, huh? For that, yeah. I actually have an everyday watch that I can start off with for $20.
Oh yeah, all right.
So I actually won this watch. I believe it was an Instagram giveaway, and I actually did a review on it. And when I did the review, I didn't even know how much this watch was, so I actually kind of did it blindly. Okay. And I like to do that. I like to do that kind of stuff blindly because I don't want to be biased.
Right.
I know a lot of you guys like to do a lot of research on watches prior to, but a lot of times I won't do the research until afterwards because I want to get complete first impressions.
What do you really think? Yeah.
Yeah. So like I won this Infantry.
Okay.
Field watch.
With it looks like PVD, black PVD coated.
Black PVD coating.
Wow.
The lume is actually fairly decent.
Yeah.
I was actually very surprised.
We've talked about this watch before, so yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah. It comes on a NATO strap. Well, semi-NATO. I don't know what you would. It's a canvas strap. Okay. And it's not complete NATO, but it's NATO style.
Oh, I see. It's just a nylon.
Yeah, like a nylon strap What the problem with this one is it's a 36 millimeter.
That's small.
So it's too small for me, but it's a solid field watch.
Yeah.
With decent lume, and for $20,
bang the heck out of it. Yeah.
It's a nice knockaround watch. So
for sure.
I'll have to start off with a $20 watch.
Okay.
To hopefully keep my cost basis down a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So that is I mean, how many watches can you buy for $20, right? And the one that's going to actually have some functionality to it.
Yeah,
that's really good. So I like that. And in Infantry,
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting much from a $20 watch. So, and I ordinarily wouldn't spend $20, but I spent $30 on this. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with buying a $20 watch, and there's nothing wrong with buying a $20,000 watch, right? It's whatever is in your budget. Do it to each their own. But I think that Absolutely. If you were trying to stay under 150 and buy 3 watches, that's a great start. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go with my next option 2, which was the Dive/Sports watch. This one I haven't owned yet. It's got decent ratings online. It's $38, and you get different options, and that is the Benyar Daytona. It's a really cool looking homage of the Rolex Daytona. I'm looking at a picture of it here. You got a date window at 4 o'clock. You have the subdials, and it's just, yeah, you're probably not getting ceramic. I think it's only 30 meters of water resistance, but you're getting that Japanese quartz movement, and it does have the screw down crowns, and it actually works. It's a functioning chronograph watch, which is really cool. And so to me, I think that's awesome. For $38, you can get the look of a Daytona, one of the, hot watches in recent years. And I think I'll scratch that itch for a lot of people out there. And it's I don't think it's the Seiko Mecha quartz, the VK64 or whatever, but it's probably a budget quartz movement that's gonna work. So
right, absolutely.
That's what I went with. Yeah.
Well, you're on the Daytona. I actually have a Daytona pick as well, and that's from Pagani Design.
Yeah, now that's a lot nicer of a Daytona.
Yeah, so that one's going to run you right around the $80 to $90 mark. Okay, so that's going to blow a lot of my budget right there. But that one can definitely be your dress piece for sure.
Yeah.
But I think you're getting a lot of value, and you're really stretching your dollar with this watch. I don't own it personally. I do have a Pagani Design watch, so I can attest to the quality of them.
Okay.
I have the Coke version, and that thing is quality. Surprisingly, for $90, it's a lot of quality for your money. So
that's great.
So yeah, I'll have to go with that. Basically the Rolex Daytona Homage Pagani Design.
Nice. All right. Cool. So we both got a Daytona homage in there.
Yeah, I think it's definitely fitting, and it's affordable.
It is, and what I like about the homage, the Daytona in particular, is that it comes on a bracelet. You can throw it on a NATO, bond NATO, multiple color NATOs. You can put it on a rubber strap, a silicone strap, pearl. You can throw it on almost any strap, and it's just
very versatile.
Very. So
you're also getting your Panda fix too,
right?
So.
Yep. And what I liked about the one that I picked, that the Benyar one, is they have the reverse Panda, and they have all black, and so there's options you could do at that $38 as well.
Oh, that's wow! I'm gonna have to take a look at that, because I would like to get a reverse Panda myself. So
very nice. Yeah, I'll include.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah. So I guess for the third, you know what? Go ahead. Because what are you down to? How much money you got left in your budget?
So I went with 90 and 10. I'm sorry, 90 20. And 20. So I'm at 110. So I have $40 left.
$40.
I mean, that leaves me no choice, really.
You going with the blueberry?
We're on divers. We're on divers, right?
Yeah, we are.
So I'm gonna have to go with the Mr. Smurf.
Yeah, the Smurf, the $30
dive
piece,
watch,
man. Nice.
I mean, guys, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, it's a great option, man.
I'm actually so impressed with this one that I'm probably going to pick up a few more.
Why
you
not?
know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just, geez. I mean, they're beautiful and functional, and just for the money. Geez, I mean, you can just buy them for friends and family and gift them even. I mean,
Yeah,
just
Christmas gifts for all.
yeah. So I mean, definitely, if you want a cool looking diver on a really tight budget, I would go to Tevise. But if you can spend a little bit more, maybe like just a tad under 100, I would definitely recommend those Pagani designs.
Cool.
Because you're getting screw-in links, you're getting solid end links. You're just getting a little more refinement than with this Tevise. But I mean, let's be honest. Like for $30, you can't expect that. So
yeah, exactly.
So I'm holding true to that one, and that gives me $10 left to
buy
my pocket.
Yeah. There you go. Buy a beer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. So I'm okay. So with my choices, I'm down to $62, and I wanted to do for my daily / etc. watch, and I went back to what we were talking about previously. So I actually did choose the Swatch Elementary Bauhaus watch.
Nice.
It's $54, and they have different colored ones. The one that I picked here is the black PVD coating. It has a white dial with the Arabic numerals, day-date complication, and that Bauhaus primary color, red, blue, and yellow. Just looks really good in my opinion. They have other more simplistic ones if that's a little too maybe outside the box or wild for some. But it's Swatch. It's gonna work. They're held in high regards. Quartz movement. So yeah, it'd be nice to get an automatic, but I think the Starking that I picked, you're scratching that automatic itch, and here we're going with something a little more fun. Just something to slap on the wrist and get out and go.
What's the size of that Swatch?
That is a 41 millimeter, so it is a little bit larger, but it's not crazy.
Good size too.
Yeah.
Definitely within my wheelhouse for sure.
Mm-hmm. And, Swiss watch, so pretty cool. But that's what I, decided to go with. I think you can get some that are a little cheaper too on colors and stuff, so you could even have some beer money left over even after that.
Well, you never know. That might be my first Swatch, so we'll see.
All right, right on.
Hey,
cool,
sounds like
man.
a good choice.
So definitely much more of a challenge, I would say. I think that the higher you go, the more options you have, of course, but it also goes to show that you can find some just tremendous values out there on certain watch styles, and there's no reason that if you have $150, you don't have to just buy that, I hate to say it, that fashion watch, that Michael Kors at Dillard's or that Daniel Wellington or, movement. Yeah. Like, you can take that money and really get some great timepieces that, they're going to work and they're going to look really nice. So
right. Exactly. I think a lot of people, they go for watches that are like popular, what other people are wearing, what other people recognize. And if you're not in the watch world like we are, you're not going to know about some of these, quote unquote off brands like Pagani Designs, Tevise, Infantry, and some of the other ones that you mentioned as well. I mean, we're all familiar with those ones that get a lot of all that marketing,
right?
And we all know Bulova, Seiko, Citizen, those kind of brands. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, even when I did my video with Wells, my buddy, we talked about how it's like Nixon, Fossil, Invicta. Like, these are the things that are constantly thrown at you when you're going out watch shopping. And so it's all and there's nothing wrong with it. I think that's the thing is I've owned multiples of all those brands, and there's nothing wrong with it. I liked my Fossil watches. I liked my Invicta watches and Nixon. Like, they're just, you just didn't realize that you were spending so much and not getting true value. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Awesome, man. This was a lot of fun. So Average Joe, again, thank you so much. This was like a milestone for my channel. It's been an honor, awesome. Man. So
well, it's been an honor for me as well, man. I mean, you were definitely on my bucket list to collab with. So, it's kind of very surreal to actually have done this. We've done 2 videos now, one on each channel. So,
and
I would be happy to do it again as well. So,
dude, yes, totally. We will do more. We'll come up with some ideas. We'll collaborate and do another video. But I definitely want to hear from the viewers out there. What did you guys think of this video? Leave comments down below. Smash that like button. If you are another content creator out there and you would like to collab with Average Joe or myself, hit us up, because this was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it. And I just I definitely want to send my followers over to Average Joe's channel. So Schwartz Force, go show some love to Average Joe, please, and make sure you subscribe to him and check out his videos. He does some awesome content. The Casio Chronicles deserves so much more love for your efforts there.
Oh, thanks, brother. Really appreciate that. Very humbled to hear that. So I'm a big fan of your channel, man. So as I said, it's a real experience to be on and to collaborate with you, and I would love to do it again. So
same here, man. So thanks for coming on, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you are coming from Average Joe's channel to mine, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, join the Schwartz Force, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys at the next one.
Subscribe
Subscribe to him. All right, I'll see you next time.
Thanks, brother.
All right,
God bless.
Bye. God bless you.